only living for the moment.
They don't know about us, they gon' say what they want. It's no fuss, ain't shit gon' faze me. I remember they called me crazy.
My name Dirty Flip, my brand's name is MV Original. It's based out of Belpre, Maryland. Everything that's based from graphic design, illustration, clothing, anything that has anything to do with art.
Do you do the graphics yourself?
Yes ma'am, I do.
And where do you draw inspiration from?
To be honest, just being out and around here, cool events like the Hot Box that is hosting right now, the Jamboree party, but also just being out with my boys. Again, not everyone lives the same lifestyle, so I was presented with opportunities to do what I do as an artist. But again, some of my boys, they live a lifestyle where I'm able to stay close to the streets, so that's what I like to focus on.
How would you explain your brand to someone who's never seen it before?
Raw. That's the first word that comes to mind, raw. Again, we live in a world where there's a lot going on, so I'm not biting my tongue for nobody. I just want to make sure whatever I do, it represents me and where I'm from. And again, cool events like this, the Hot Box, we get to incorporate that with everybody, so you get to know that there's a lot of people that feel the same way you do.
And how does the name of your brand come into play with that?
My original name, Nick Valeriano, and then ENV. It represents envy, like you envying somebody without the Y. So again, you just got to respect every artist for what they do, whether they're a musician, a clothing artist, a model, illustrator, a painter, whatever they do. We all part of the same family. So just envy for what they do.
What's something you feel like us as the DMV as a whole should do more of?
Represent. The DMV has a stagnant, or excuse me if that's a proper word, but they have a reputation of not really showing love. It's a cold world out here. Again, it makes you hustle harder, so it's a good thing, but not too many people support. And this is the first time where I feel like me personally, I'm at an event where I'm with some heavy hitters, and we all here showing love. So this is a good step forward.
What's one thing you want people to know about you and your brand?
Again, I'm not here to be nobody's role model. We here to be who we are. So bang with my art. I appreciate it. Understand where it comes from. If not, respect. Hats off to you. Keep doing what you're doing. But I here to keep it raw. Again, from everybody from Maryland to DC and even in certain parts of Virginia. We're gonna keep that shit dirty. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me for cussing.
I'm lazy and they think my name is too hard to say. So when I was younger, someone just gave me the nickname Bob. And I liked it kind of because it was simple. Like it was the opposite of my name. And yeah, I just kept coming up with different variations of it. And then Gucci dropped for Trap God. And like I'm the biggest Gucci fan. And when he dropped, that was when I started doing my art seriously. So I was like, Trap God, that makes sense. And I just stuck with it.
So how would you describe your art? Because when I see your art, you have this kind of like cartoon, contemporary type of vibe to you.
Oh, I really suck at categorizing. It really is just like whatever I'm feeling at the moment. I definitely love cartoon style. I like to be animated. I want like the feeling of whatever I'm putting out there to be instant, not like something you have to think about too much. I'm really inspired by Ethiopian Christian art. I'm Ethiopian, and I just like the bold lines and the bright colors, so I get a lot of my style from that. And I grew up like watching cartoons, anime, like that was my life, so yeah, I'm not really too into realism. I like the fact that you can make something that doesn't exist, so I like to kind of stay away from like even people, just because people always kind of look the same, but you know, like other things, cartoons can be like different variations.
Speaking of people, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel about your Solange that you did at Rocky City Fest?
Oh, it was great. That was really fun. I really like doing big pieces. That was cool because it was the first time I took a digital piece and actually painted it. So I really didn't know how that was going to come out, but it was nice.
What's your favorite form? Because like you can paint, you do digital. What's your favorite?
My favorite is oil painting actually, which I don't do a lot because it's really time consuming. I do a lot of digital just because like it's something I can do quickly. I can like, you know, make something about something that's trending at the time, or like, you know, something going on social media, and it's like just fun stuff to fill up my page with. But the paintings and like other stuff like that takes a lot more time. So, but I prefer that.
Where do you see yourself? What are you trying to do with this?
Well, I actually just got my LLC, So yeah, Trap Bob World LLC.
It's lit.
Yeah, so I mean, I just do freelance right now. I want to get into like having my own office and studio to, you know, create things even more than paintings. I want to get into like sculptures and like whatever I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
Like, I try not to get too categorized, and I hope I don't get like stuck behind the computer too much.
What made you take that leap to start being an entrepreneur and just venturing out with your brand?
Well, I studied business in college. I did marketing, and I did it because I knew I could use it for something, but I never like liked anything enough.
Yeah.
And I started doing art again. I was like, oh well, now I know what it's like to care about something. So I just applied whatever I like studied and, you know, what I've seen from other people. I think I absorb stuff pretty easily. So if I want to like, you know, change something or say take something a certain direction, if I can see it and, you know, just even reflect on how somebody else is working, I can learn pretty quickly and like adapt like that. So yeah, everything's a business. I really want to push that we don't need to be separate. Like I draw hands a lot because I think that's something that we can all connect with, you know, no matter what skin color you are, gender, whatever, like we all have hands. I don't like the idea of like male art, female art. Like I don't like being like classified like female artist. Like I don't think of myself as that, so I feel like that's why my work is kind of just all over the place.
Yeah, it's just art.
Yeah, so I mean, I really just think that people should embrace whoever they are and not try to put it in a box. Like everyone should even be doing art.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not good, all you do is practice. Like I was not that good when I started, but I did it since I was like a kid, so it's different. But I think it's just something that everybody should have in their life. So I hope to bring joy to people even if they don't feel like they can draw.
Rap. Brand is Dope Music Village. Although they got me on the joint as Brain Rap today, because apparently I'm also an artist, like a visual artist, which is like the very first time I've ever just been asked to come somewhere and just display art. Like I'm a rapper. Like most people know me as that.
Yeah.
And Hotbox reached out to me and they're like, yo, will you come? They're like, we like your aesthetic. And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, do you want me to perform or do you want me to bring my art there?
Yeah.
They're like, bring your art. I was like, dope. Okay, I'm into this. Like, let's go.
How would you explain your art and your art style?
I mean, visually, I think a lot of my art was really just born out of necessity. Like being an artist, being a rapper, like we constantly need flyers. I have an eye for art, and flyers are really important because everybody hates them. Nobody wants to respond to them. They see them and they won't like them because they're like, well, if I like it, that means I knew about it and I can't deny that I didn't know the event was going on. So I was just like, all right, well, what can I do to give people the best, you know, the best chances like this, the best chance of paying attention so they might come see me, come see my crew or whatever it was. So like very early on in like my music career, I just started doing flyers, and they were just this simple, eye-catching thing. And then what I started to do more recently is kind of move into doing art and taking on clients and things, and that's when everything became more visible. Me claiming the things, because it's like I didn't really necessarily care to be known as like a visual artist or anything like that until I just really started stepping out there. I was like, well, I'm just gonna claim it. I was like, this is what I do. I'm more than just a rapper, and everybody should know that, because there's a lot of stuff. I would always get questions. They'd be like, oh, brand, who does your brand and who does your art? I was like, I do. If I didn't do it directly, I drew it up and I gave it to the person who could do it. And it all came from here. So it was like, I need to be known for that, because it's not just about the raps. It's like I got people buying my things before they even know what I do.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, for artists, like it's almost like the music is free these days. We're just, you got to sell something else. So it's like, all right, let's do that. So I mean, really just to do it. I think like 90s are a big influence of the Dope Music Village logo that my homie did, but I gave him all the direction for it. Like the idea was the blazer background.
Oh wow.
So the blue and the pink of Dope Music Village come from that. They come from the laser picture day background that most every kid wanted as the picture. So I would say very influenced by the 90s.
Really enjoyed the project because of the fact that I feel like I went through the same thing. Like I found my happiness, and I realized that you had to just be happy and just smile through situations, because at the end of the day, like you gotta get through life.
Life, and not even so much you gotta get through life. Life does get better.
Yeah.
People so much they get stuck in the negativity and the bad place that they're in. They forget that there's a tomorrow and 2 months from now when you won't even be laughing at the fact that you was in that situation. So like with Smile Always, I feel good about it because like again, it's something I was in a bad place and I found myself writing some of the songs as like alright, in 2 months, 3 months from now, when I listen back to this, how am I gonna feel? Am I gonna feel good that I wrote this music? Will I be dwelling on the fact that I was in this shitty place? Will I be like praising the fact that I got out of this shitty place? You know? So I want to say that Smile Always is because my mom. She coached me. She was my Steve Kerr. And I want people to gain a light, not so much. I don't want them to gain. I don't want to put. I don't want to put like a pinpoint on what I want them to gain from the project, from my album or whatever. I just want them to get a light. Like I want them to be like, okay, I see where he's coming from. Cool. I want people to see where I'm coming from. I want people to actually realize I'm not just a weed rapper. I don't just talk about weed and doing this cool stuff. I'm a person. You know, I'm Virgil Newport at the end of the day. You feel me? Like I'm not just out stuff. If that makes any sense.
Alright, I'm Rel Dot, and this is my name is Taurus, and we are Collective Wares, The Collective.
I say we're just,
Alright, we're based out of PG County. We come bring you the highest quality streetwear that you can find out here. Basically, we take influences from like the things we came up on, the things that we're interested in, and then we bring to you a product that you can enjoy.
we came up with the name just based on what the group is. So me personally, I tried to start a couple other brands with friends, but
Same.
yeah, it didn't really work out too well. And he's, pretty nice with graphic design, so he was doing some graphic design work for us, and then eventually it just ended up a partnership. So we just called ourselves like.
But like we definitely ran through like a bunch of names first before we landed on this one. So like, we went through logos, different types of things like that, and then we finally brought it Collective. And then once we saw it, we made the logo. The second we saw it, we knew that was it. So.
How do you find inspiration for your designs?
Inspiration, we just really take that from our experiences, things we see every day, like some of the brands we wore growing up, coming through high school,
Basically, of course, we want to make clothes for, not only ourselves, for everyone else in the world, but more so we want to permit, even now, we provide opportunities with our brand, and like we want to use like the brands, like put people on the spotlight, like if you shoot video photography, we want to shoot a skate video, let's work it out.
Yeah.
That's Collective, like a common thing like we're using right now is it takes a village.
Yeah.
And like when we've done the brand, like the support that we've gotten, like we love it, and that's like we use to people's support.
Jared, I came up with Feet because I was hungry. And series of fortunate and unfortunate events led me to where I am now. So it's very cozy being there.
So why naming it Eat? Why those colors for the color scheme?
I didn't pick them, actually.
Really? Who picked them?
My man Michael Caldwell. He's my man since like Missing Teeth, since forever. And he made my whole logo for me.
Wow.
And he just sent it to me like off the strength because I was a photographer.
Yeah.
And I am a photographer, but I was doing like photography really heavy.
Yeah.
And like different blogs and things like that, they'd take my pictures. So everybody was like, you need a watermark, you need a watermark. But first I was just doing it for love, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
And I was getting kind of mad too at the same time, but I was so busy. I wasn't even so busy, I just like didn't even care about it so much, but I let it bother me.
Yeah.
To the point I was like, yeah, I do need a watermark. So out of nowhere, he just sent it to me on Twitter. It was like, yeah, I just made this in like 2 minutes. I made it on my phone. And you can just have it, bro. I was trying to pay him and everything. He just wouldn't take me the link for it.
Wow.
I ended up paying him though.
That's good.
And then, that's how I came up with it. But until people asked me about the logo, that's when I figured out everything for it. That's when I came up with what the logo is for everything, the colors and everything. But the primary colors are definitely important. It's the first colors that everybody learns.
Exactly.
If you look at any establishment, a lot of them have red, yellow, and blue.
Very standout colors.
Yeah.
How does it feel seeing your brand grow the way it is? Like I've seen you've had Ray Shremmerd in your brand, Wale. How just seeing everybody around the city even. I see stickers everywhere. How does that feel to you when you see that?
I feel like, I don't know, it just depends on which day you ask me. Cause sometimes it's like, it's never enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like, you know, I see it way past all of this, like the whole city. Like I don't even have the whole city yet. People like, you got the whole city. I'm like, I don't have the whole city yet. Like I want the whole city.
It's a great
Everybody
mindset.
in Washington D.C. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, but the thing that, you know, makes me, you know, proud about it is just, you know, helping people out and the kids and things like that.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
see you work
stuff,
with the
you know,
kids.
seeing my stuff out in the street and seeing it grow, like, that's cool. It's like, it's so weird because I don't know. It feels good, but it doesn't feel like people. I'm gonna put it this way: people around me or people like that run into me, like they react to it way harder than I do. And I'm just like, and that's what makes me happy, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like people are so excited for it and everything. I'm just like, all right, y'all like that, y'all. Like, all right, cool. You know, I love it. This is my child. This is everything to me. But in the same token, it's just like I see it so much bigger. So I love everything about it, but it's just like it hasn't hit me yet. None of it has hit me yet. So that's why it's like it hit a lot of people around me already.
Where do you garner inspiration from when you're creating your clothes? Like I know at first you started out with just like more of the basic, like just t-shirts, hats, but now the jerseys that I've seen you doing. How are you getting those ideas to go for with that?
Well, as far as the jerseys, like I've always been a fan of like our generation old school hoops.
Yeah.
So like if you scroll far enough on my Instagram, I used to always post pictures of like different ballers and whatever, and then like, you know, in their glory and their rookie season or whatever like that. That's just something that always stood out to me, especially like just seeing a basketball player grow, an athlete grow.
Yeah.
It's like one of like the most amazing things I've witnessed. And I admire that so much. I like that. So that inspired me to do that with the jerseys. And then, you know, it's just something that the people want. That's something that the people need. People want to buy jerseys.
Exactly.
And they look at jersey prices and they say, I don't really want to spend that, but they like, I spend that for, you know, my man. I'll buy it, you know, if he do it, I rock it. So I'm just supplying demand and just doing something new, just trying to collab with people, you know, because I did a collab. That's a collab all the time.
Yeah, I noticed the hat.
Yeah, so, you know.
How did you connect with that brand to do
Regular?
Yeah.
Juan was just one of the first people, you know, was just around when I first started. Like, this brand was already going, and I think we had like a pop-up shop together or whatever, but he's just somebody that always showed love. Everybody in the whole regular town always showed love.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of mutual friends, so, you know, good people know good people. Good people come together.
Overall, what do you want people to know about you and your brand?
I want people to elevate all the time. If you don't eat your guy in the street, that's what I want you to know. Period. It's like more important than anything.
What's the first thing?
Elevate all the time. Just keep taking steps forward. We can do this. Everybody can do this. Anybody can do this.
What up, though, world? It's Flex Kartel. You're not tuning one of the greatest, actually. Two of the greatest, three of the greatest. It's about to turn the world up, but I want to let y'all know I'm a kid out of DMV, Prince George's County, Kaiser, Maryland. I've been grinding for a minute. I've been putting a lot of groundwork, and now I'm freshly off tour with Wale. Got a couple labels looking at me. I got a project dropping with DJ TJ, which is Justin Bieber's DJ, man. And I'm just ready to keep going. I'm hitting the floor and I'm running. Let's go.
How was it touring with Wale? What was your favorite part?
I would have to say building a bond with my brothers, because like I had a relationship with my bros, but it was like inner city, you know what I'm saying? But when you go out and you're in different places, it brings you in different atmospheres that you have to really like understand, like this is all you got. You know, when you're here, you feel like, yo, I can call my cousin, I can call my brother or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if I get into an argument with somebody on tour, that's the person who I have to still go back and make sure that they still have my back at the end of the day. So I feel like that was the best part.
What do you feel like your music does for people? What do you intend for your music to do to people?
I just feel like I make all different aspects of music. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, all right, this is Jada Mari. She's like a dope ass artist. And I feel like both of us kind of capture this sound where it's like we can dabble in any type of sound judging on the feeling that we have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still like trying to create that, but I just feel like at some point, like, we have no genre. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if it's like a no genre type of sound, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, we always are able to, like, if it's jazz, if it's hip hop, if it's R&B, whatever, we can just go ahead and fit ourselves on there and still sound the same. We be like, yo, that's Jade. That's Flash, you know what I'm saying? Jade.
Yeah.
And Danny. Okay, let me, first of all, this is my best friend. I want to let you guys know, Let Me Live, the brand, is for the culture. And it's so crazy because she's done things from Chicago all the way here, and it's expanding even more. She's done things in New York. She's worked with a lot of athletes, a lot of celebrities, and it's just like branding is so like globally. So with that being said, it's a lot of brands within the DMV. And I'm not trying to make it seem like the brands that are here are making some type of non-effort, but I want to let it know that like some of the brands that are here, they're doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? And when she says "Let Me Live," it actually has like a meaning behind it, and I want to let her speak on it. If that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
I appreciate Flex for saying that. He is one of my best friends, one of my closest friends. Let Me Live is a brand that I started with my friend Farah. She's a young Haitian American woman from New York who met in college. Let Me Live is just an opportunity for everyone to voice themselves through fashion. Our slogan is informative fashion. We're donating 10% of our proceeds to numerous causes, whether it's wounded warriors, helping other nonprofits, regardless of what the type is. We just want to promote life and positivity. We are doing free shooting shirts for young athletes, females. I did a line for James Hubert Blake High School. That was a school that I went to, so we did free shooting shirts for them last year. We're doing it again this year. We have a few other high schools that want to work with us. So we use informative fashion because we want to teach through clothes and also donate, but it's fly. You're going to see us more soon. It's just a lot of trademarking things that we're doing just to make sure we're zipped up tight, but look out for us.
First, I want to backpedal just a little bit, and I want to say how I met Jade. I actually was on my bro Eddie's page, and he's a dope videographer from this area, and I was looking, and I was like, he posted her video that he had shot, and I was like, yo, she was fly. Like, I didn't even hear the song, you know what I'm saying?
Just her.
Like, yeah, just her image was already fly, you know what I'm saying? Then I, like, you know how, like, you press the Instagram video and it's just playing, but you don't really get the sound?
Yeah.
So I press it again, like, she's spitting bars. I'm like, oh, shit. It's crazy. Then I actually go and play the mixtape and then look at the videos and she's singing crazy. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I instantly, like, became a fan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to her, and luckily she was a humble one and a humble individual, and we just linked up and we were going from there, you know?
First started when I was 17. I'm 22 now.
Okay.
I didn't get more serious until I got late in like my first 20s, 21s. Like, it was a real bad heartbreak that kind of woke me up, and then I wanted to express it in an artistic way because I felt like words weren't enough. And I know that there was too many people that knew this feeling, like it's too familiar. And I know that there's a lot of people that went through what I went through that didn't have a shoulder to cry on, they didn't have anybody behind them. And that's when I started going deeper with my lyrics. It wasn't just for me anymore, it was for other people. And so basically, like, whenever I write my songs, I make sure that other people can relate to it, because that's what I want my music to do. I want it to uplift people, I want it to wake them up, I want them to see the power that they have within themselves. And that most of the things they go through, it's in the mind. They're too strong to be weak. All of us are too strong. We each have individual power, and that's what I want my music to do. I just wanted to wake people up and realize the power that they have.
I used to be with this other rap group when they was doing real conscious rap, all had spirit animals. We just finding my spirit animal, my shit was a turtle. From there, they used to call me Turtle God, so I wasn't gonna rap as that, so when I first put out my first song, I was like, gotta find something else. What the hell has to do with turtles? So I typed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Wikipedia. It came up that the white dude that be chilling with the turtles with the hockey mask and shit, his name was Kasey Jones. It is with a C, so I picked that, and I changed the C to a K, but yeah.
Well, me,
I just changed the letter.
First off, shouts out to Boz, because Boz made my nickname. My name was D Trill at first, like in high school. Like, I don't know why. I think like I started playing football, and like around 11th grade I started getting girls. So Boz called me D Trill. And then like as I got older, I was like, okay, I don't want to be known for like that stupid shit. So then I started making beats. So I dropped the D and then Trill, and now I'm in it. Like, so it's Trey.
What's your favorite thing about this whole like progression that you've been doing as an artist, going from Up Your Nose to now Get Well Soon?
It's crazy. First of all, just like performing in general, or the fact that I'm like that people that like the fact that I have enough people that mess with me enough to do shows and stuff. That shit is always gonna be crazy to me. I'm always incredibly humbled by that shit. And so it's all. I'm always like really like, damn, like this is crazy. Like progression or not, no matter what I do, I'm doing something that I didn't really think that I would be able to do. So I'm just blessed, and I'm happy about that.
I get to watch, you know, I throw the beats in there.
Yeah, he be part of
it. But I get to watch, you know, I remember like Up Your Nose. He was rapping like Kasey the teenager, now he's turning into Kasey the man. You hear the new shit, you know, you talk about, you know, you get a little personal sometimes. You can't put beats in the chat.
How can I do it?
Like, I had to send it to them.
When he puts beats in the group chat, it's motherfucking dibs. Every time.
Instantly.
It's like shit, okay.
The white tea effect.
What's the best thing about being in a collective?
I'm doing what I love with my brothers, and that's that.
We don't have to go outside for anything.
That's true. Everything
Amazing
being in-house is
graphics.
clutch.
It's like, yo, I need this. And everybody who can do something that needs to be done is in the chat, so it's like, all right, bet.
Don't gotta go nowhere for beats.
Everybody had this by then. All right, cool.
Don't gotta go nowhere for videos.
Yep.
Ever since I came out, like, I had nice little cover art. Same
Yeah.
with him.
Don't gotta go nowhere for cover art, clothing. Yo, they be like, yo, you need a hoodie? You cold B? Take some bad news. Take some heresy. Take some capsule.
T Brown made this though.
I'm big, like, take some Pineapple Express,
I
please.
stay wearing her shit.
Wonderful clothing line.
Like, it's
My
only
goodness.
because, like, it's tough, and because, like, look at it. It's gang shit.
Gang shit. What's one thing you want people to know about you guys and your artistry?
Be on the way.
It's fun. Like, it's fam shit. Like,
You're supposed to be serious with me, motherfucker.
it's on the way too.
You're
Like,
not on this. No, it's too late now.
you know, look, he said it first, so I just like followed it up.
God.
It's like an ad lib.
Yeah.
Mama. Bitch.
How did you produce your whole EP yourself?
I stopped texting people back. Took a break from sex.
Wow.
And I just stopped. I just sat in my room with weed and my guitar. And listen to my favorite music over and over again. And I don't know, every day was like a new goal. It was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this type of song today. Tomorrow I'm making this type of song. And I would just do it.
What made you want to branch out the way you did? Because there are some sounds that are similar to what you've done before, but at the same time, it's a lot of different sounds that you have on your new project. And how did you come up with those sounds and be comfortable enough to give them to us?
I feel like this is like a new template for me right now. So like the sounds you heard are going to be some of the new sounds that you hear in the future. So I mean, I've always been a fan of grunge. You know, you had the energy, you had some hard guitars in there. The dancey, housey wave with over time. Synth funk, 90s R&B, like these are all things that I'm personally influenced by, but I couldn't put that in a crank song or a regular film song.
Yeah.
So now was the time to do that. And over now you'll be seeing more of them.
And I feel like you're versatile. You're a very versatile artist because just like how you broke it up, like you can do crank, but then you can also have those like EDM type beats and whatnot.
You gotta be, I mean, like, I feel like we kind of boxed ourselves in. I think as soon as the term SoundCloud rapper came out, we were all like, damn, I'm not a SoundCloud rapper, I'm a real rapper. But we're not just rappers, like, we're like, if you take it seriously, you know, you're an artist, you're a musician. And I take it bigger than just rapper, you know what I mean?
What does being a diva mean to you?
Wow.
I know I'm a diva.
I just think it's like, you know, self-love. I feel like one of the things I keep hearing this year is like, you know, I'm finally starting to love myself, and I don't know what that means. When people say stuff like that, what do you mean you're finally starting to love yourself? Like, the first person you should love every day is you. Wake up with stink breath and still love you. Wake up with a face full of pimples and next to somebody that you hate, but love you. That's most important.
Whole word on that dumb shit. Real walk on that dumb shit. Whole squad on that dumb shit. DC on that dumb shit.